Congratulations. God says, your money alert has arrived. A gain of 9 million is being released. Your angel is not allowing you to skip this message at any cost, so stay with me and listen till the end. There are moments in life when heaven steps in without warning, when everything you've cried for, everything you've fought through, everything you've whispered to God about in silence suddenly shifts. This is that moment. This is a divine interruption. When God says your money alert has arrived, He is not just talking about a physical deposit. He is declaring a spiritual unlocking, a divine release of provision, breakthrough, restoration, and unexplainable favor. A gain of 9 million is being released, and that is not just a number, it is a prophetic symbol of multiplied grace, multiplied mercy, multiplied increase, and multiplied restoration. Heaven is breathing over your finances, your household, your future, and your legacy. If this speaks to your spirit right now, comment Amen to seal this word in your heart. This is not just a notification about money, it is a divine decree. A shift is happening in the spirit that is about to manifest in your hands. The angel assigned to your life has not let you scroll away or walk past this, because God knows you have been praying for a way, crying for a shift, and desperately needing proof that He has not forgotten you. And now heaven is confirming you are not forgotten, not overlooked, not bypassed. This is for you. This is your sign, and it is arriving right on time. Someone reading this has been in a place of quiet suffering, constantly doing your best, giving your all, and yet seeing very little change. You have been sowing in tears, and God is saying, now you will reap in joy. The enemy tried to silence your praise, drown your hope, and break your trust, but God preserved you. You didn't give up. You didn't walk away from faith, and because of that, heaven is now responding with a supernatural release. This gain of 9 million is about more than numbers. It's a prophetic confirmation that what was delayed is now arriving. You will see increase in areas that were once dry. You will walk into rooms you were once locked out of. You will receive phone calls that bring life-changing news. You will see people return what was owed, blessings chase you down, and burdens suddenly lift. God is not just sending money, He is sending movement. He is breathing life into your empty places and causing joy to erupt from dry ground. There is something sacred about this exact moment in time. God is not speaking to your neighbor, He is speaking to you. Your angel has been working behind the scenes, rearranging what the enemy tried to confuse, opening what man tried to shut, and setting divine appointments that you are about to walk straight into. You are not here by accident. You were led here, drawn by the Spirit of God Himself, because He wants you to know your season of lack is over, your days of waiting are shifting, and your breakthrough is not coming, it has arrived. If your heart has been heavy, if your bank account has been dry, if your mind has been tired from trying to figure out how things will come together, then know this: heaven is moving resources, people, answers, and favor into your life like a flood. God is not asking permission from anyone to bless you. He is declaring it as done. It is being released, and it is for you. It is your portion. It is your turn. If your spirit is open, comment 1111 to declare that divine timing is at work in your life. This is not the kind of word you scroll past. This is not the kind of moment you treat as casual. This is a divine transaction. Your obedience to stay, to listen, to believe is part of the release. Because God is not just pouring out blessings, He is pouring into vessels who are ready, willing, and trusting Him with everything. You may have nothing left in your hands, but God sees your heart, and He has chosen this moment to show you what His power looks like when it overtakes your circumstances. When he says your angel is not allowing you to skip this, it is because your next season hinges on your willingness to believe this one. There are doors that will open only when you stop trying to understand everything and start trusting that the same God who carried you this far is the same God who is about to overflow you with what you didn't even know how to ask. 4. Let God be true, and every doubt be silenced. You are standing under an open heaven. You are positioned for favor. You are surrounded by angels. You are walking into the kind of blessing that will make you weep, not because of how hard life has been, but because of how deeply loved you truly are. The pain didn't break you. The struggle didn't define you. The delay didn't destroy you. Instead, it qualified you. It prepared you for this. Take a moment and breathe this in. You are not chasing the blessing anymore. The blessing is chasing you. You are not trying to make it happen anymore. Heaven is making it happen for you. This is divine alignment, not by effort, but by favor. It's the kind of shift that no one can take credit for except God. God says your money alert has arrived, and He means it. This is a spiritual alert just as much as it is a physical one. You are about to see the visible evidence of invisible warfare being won in your favor. This is your restoration. This is your repayment. This is your resurrection season. What was buried is rising. What was lost is being returned. What was blocked is being opened. And it's all happening now. Please like this video if your spirit feels what heaven is releasing into your life right now. Is this leaked CIA ritual the missing key to your financial breakthrough? A once hidden brain ritual is spreading fast. This strange 7-second method, confirmed by elite neuroscience labs, activates your brain's wealth magnet. The government may shut this down. If you're seeing this, you are God's chosen child. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted. God is not limited by numbers, systems, or human decisions. He does not need man's approval to bless you. He has already decided you are worth pouring into. You are already chosen, already favored, already marked. The 9 million release is a symbol, a prophetic act from the throne of heaven that declares, you will never be the same after this. Something in your life is turning today. A shift has been activated. A gate has opened, and the flow will not stop until God has finished what He started in you. This is not about sudden luck or random fortune. This is about the faithfulness of God meeting the fullness of time. What He promised is now being performed. What was delayed is now being delivered. You have walked through seasons where the ground was dry and the heavens seemed silent. You've seen others receive, while your prayers lingered in waiting. You've carried hope in one hand and heartbreak in the other. But now the Spirit of God is declaring with urgency and certainty, your angel has arrived with the release. This is heaven's announcement over your life. This is divine recovery, divine payment, and divine multiplication, all wrapped in one word from the Lord. If your heart knows this is for you, comment 222 to declare that you trust what God is doing behind the scenes. The gain of 9 million is more than a number. It is the symbol of new order, new overflow, and divine completion of what was once fragmented in your life. That gain represents healing in areas you stopped praying about because you felt they were too far gone. It represents the return of joy, the lifting of burdens, the restoration of relationships, and the freedom from the financial chains that have weighed you down. You are not only about to witness this, you are about to live it. Let the world say what it will. Let doubt speak if it dares. But what God has decided concerning you cannot be cancelled by human opinion. This alert is divine proof that your faith has not been in vain. Your giving, your serving, your quiet endurance, your forgiveness when it hurt, Your praise in the storm, all of it was seen by God, and now heaven is responding in fullness. You didn't just survive for nothing. You endured for this. You passed the test, not because it was easy, but because the Spirit of God kept you through it. And now the reward is arriving in ways your mind cannot fully grasp. The kind of increase that's coming will not just change your situation, it will shift your family, bless your generations, and break every cycle of financial oppression that's tried to follow you. Right now, angels are moving. Doors that were locked for years are opening with ease. Phone calls are being prepared, emails are being drafted, resources are being released. Hearts are being stirred to bless you, speak for you, support you, invest in you, and open doors for you. God is not sending a trickle. He is sending overflow. Not barely enough, but more than enough. Not just to help you survive, but to place you in a position of divine strength, peace, and influence. The gain is coming in many forms. It may come as unexpected money. It may come as a job you didn't apply for. It may come as debt being cancelled. It may come as someone repaying you out of nowhere. It may come as new clients, business increase, property approvals, or creative ideas that become streams of income. But however it comes, it will be undeniably God, the kind of blessing where people ask, "How did that happen so suddenly?" And all you'll be able to say is, "God did it." If you have ever felt forgotten, this is your reassurance. You were not overlooked. God was preparing something that would not just answer your prayer, but exceed it. He's not releasing crumbs, He's preparing a feast, and the table He's setting for you is in full view of everything and everyone that tried to break you. You will eat in peace. You will rest in the presence of God. And you will finally breathe without fear of lack hanging over you. This is the season where you will know God as provider like never before, not just by name but by experience. You will taste and see the goodness of God not in theory but in reality. Your needs are already known in heaven, your tears have already been collected, your prayers are echoing in the courts of God. And now the answers are being dispatched, and nothing will delay them anymore. You have waited, you have wondered, you have worshipped, even when nothing made sense, and God has seen it all. You are not being ignored. You are being prepared. And now He is saying it is time. Time for your reward. Time for your increase. Time for your breakthrough. Time for your money alert to arrive, not just on your screen but in your hands. Time for the gain of 9 million to be more than a word, but a witness of His faithfulness in your life. There's a reason you are reading this now. This is no coincidence. Your spirit has been crying out for confirmation, and God in His mercy has answered. He is stirring your faith because the release that's coming requires your full belief, not partial trust, not hesitant hope, but full belief. Because what He is about to do will take your breath away and make every hard season worth it. Let your spirit be open. Let your heart remain tender. Don't resist what is already yours. Don't shrink back when the door opens. This is not the season to question if you are worthy. This is the season to receive it fully, boldly, and with a heart that says, "Thank you, Lord, I receive it." Because the gain is yours, the alert is real, the angel has been sent, the time is now. God is not teasing you, He is training you. And now that your spirit is ready, He is releasing what was always yours. It's been stored, not denied, held, not lost, protected, not forgotten. And now it is being placed in your life, and nothing will stop it. No weapon will block it, no voice will silence it, no fear will cancel it. Because God has spoken, and when He speaks, everything must move. What if 7 seconds is all it takes to flip your financial fate? A shocking CIA leak just exposed a hidden brain ritual helping ordinary people erase debt and pull in massive wealth. Backed by 4 neuroscience labs, this at-home method is turning struggle into luxury fast. But this page could be erased any moment. Click the link in the first comment now before it's gone forever. This is not just a shift in your bank account. It is a shift in your life's atmosphere. It is a breaking of chains you didn't even realize had wrapped around your destiny. The angel that walks with you is on assignment, and the assignment is fulfillment. The assignment is overflow. The assignment is release. If your spirit bears witness to this, comment 333. Now to declare your faith in what God is about to do. This message is coming to you at the exact moment it was meant to. God has always been precise, never late, never early, always perfect. Even when your heart doubted and your mind struggled to keep hope alive, God was not silent because he had forgotten you. He was silent because he was preparing the kind of breakthrough that would silence every storm in your life. There is a reason things didn't work out before. There is a reason the doors you wanted opened stayed shut. It was because this moment was being prepared for you. Something greater than you imagined is coming into alignment now. Every part of your life that felt stuck is now under the movement of heaven. Every delay that once felt like punishment is about to make sense in the light of this release. God's provision does not arrive empty-handed. It comes with clarity. It comes with peace. It comes with restoration. You will not just receive money or gain, you will receive the divine rest your soul has been longing for. The kind of rest that comes when the weight is lifted and you know God has taken care of it all. You have cried in secret, you have endured in silence. You have smiled through the pain and kept serving when no one noticed. But God noticed. He saw what you gave when you barely had anything left. He saw how you remained faithful when it would have been easier to walk away. And now he is honoring your endurance, rewarding your faith, and confirming your prayers with visible proof. The release of 9 million is also a prophetic instruction. God is not just giving you something to celebrate, he is positioning you for something to steward. What is arriving into your life is not only for you, it is for the people connected to you. It is for your children, your community, your legacy. This kind of gain carries weight because it was never meant to stay small. You are not being blessed just to feel better. You are being blessed to carry light, influence, and spiritual authority. This alert is for the one who has been hanging on by a thread, the one who felt like giving up yesterday, the one who felt invisible, the one who asked God for one more sign. This is it. This is your confirmation that not only has God heard your cry, but he is responding with more than you had the strength to ask for. This is your portion. This is your reward for trusting him when you had every reason to quit. Everything the enemy tried to steal is being accounted for. Every tear is being turned into oil. Every loss is being redeemed. Every closed door is now swinging open, not just in part but in full. And this time, no one will be able to shut what God has opened. This is not a fragile blessing, it is a fortified one, built on faith, sealed by grace, and protected by angels who war on your behalf. There is something sacred about your yes to God. You may not feel strong, but your yes carries power. You may not feel ready, but your heart is aligned, and God honors that. He sees the purity in your desire, the sincerity in your surrender, and he is moving heaven to bring you what no human effort could ever produce. This is a supernatural release, orchestrated by the very hand of God. Do not be surprised when things begin to happen quickly. Do not be alarmed when opportunities seem to come out of nowhere. This is what divine acceleration looks like. What took others years, God is doing for you in a moment, because his favor is not earned, it is given. And you, beloved, are favored. You are marked. You are chosen. And this gain of 9 million is a reflection of that divine mark. This is the season where the harvest comes in waves, where every seed you forgot about begins to bear fruit, where everything you let go of returns multiplied, where every yes to God starts echoing back into your life as blessing, favor, and access. You will no longer strive to make things happen. You will no longer live in survival mode. The days of just getting by are being replaced with days of abundance, generosity, and rest. Let this word settle in your spirit. Let it soak into the places that have been tired, wounded, and waiting. Let it breathe life into your hope again, because your future is not behind schedule. It is arriving exactly when it was meant to. And this time, it won't be delayed. This time, you won't have to fight for it. This time, it will flow. The release has already been authorized. The alert is already sent. The angel is already near. You are entering the chapter where God's promises become your reality. The chapter where favor isn't something you hear about, but something you live in. The chapter where your hands are finally full, your heart is finally at peace, and your soul can finally say, I see the goodness of God in the land of the living. Nothing about this is accidental. Nothing is by chance. This is the divine movement of God on your behalf. Receive it with joy. Receive it with open hands. Receive it with expectation, because what's coming next will leave no room for doubt. You are about to testify of miracles. You are about to overflow with blessings. You are about to see what happens when God Himself steps into your situation and says, now it's time. People are asking why money is suddenly flowing into random lives. A leaked CIA discovery reveals a 7-second brain ritual that quietly rewires your mind for wealth. Proven by 4 neuroscience labs, people are wiping out debt and stepping into luxury with ease. If you're seeing this, you're very lucky. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. When God says your money alert has arrived and a gain of 9 million is being released, He is speaking directly to every part of your life that has been under pressure, under delay, under attack. He is announcing the lifting of heaviness, the turning of tides, and the entrance of a new chapter marked by freedom, clarity, and divine provision. If your spirit feels the weight of this word, comment 555 to come into agreement with what God is establishing in your life. There has been a wrestling in the spiritual realm on your behalf, not to take something from you, but to release something to you. The angel assigned to you has been contending in unseen places, pushing back delay, cutting through demonic interference, and making a path for what belongs to you. And now, the fight has shifted. The struggle is breaking, the flow is beginning, the release is here. Heaven has not just heard your prayers, it has responded with a decree. The decree says, enough is enough. The decree says restoration must happen now. The decree says every financial chain that has bound your progress is breaking, and everything that was blocked must now be opened. You have suffered long enough. You have waited with hope long enough. This is not the time to doubt. This is the time to lift your eyes and prepare your heart for what you are about to step into. The gain of 9 million carries the weight of divine symbolism. In the spirit, 9 represents fullness, birth, and the completion of a cycle. That means this gain is the result of something you've been carrying. You've been in labor in the spirit. You've been pushing through hardship. You've been pressing forward with tears in your eyes. And now the birth is here. This release is not sudden to God, it is right on schedule. He has seen every moment of your journey, every quiet sacrifice, every silent prayer, every broken place, and He is answering with overflow. What God is releasing into your life now will not be a temporary comfort. It will be the foundation for a new season of peace, growth, and authority. You have been faithful with little, and now he is trusting you with much. You have proven that your heart stays loyal even when your hands are empty. Now he is filling your hands because he knows your heart is still his. That is why this blessing is different. That is why this release carries so much weight. Do not let fear talk you out of receiving what God is pouring into your life. Do not let the voice of past failures convince you that this is too good to be true. This is not too good. This is God. This is his nature. This is how he loves. He restores more than was lost. He provides more than was expected. He blesses beyond the measure we ask, because his love is not calculated, it's complete. Your obedience has not gone unnoticed. Your worship in the quiet has not been ignored. Your giving, even when it was hard, has not been forgotten. God is not a man that he should lie. He keeps records of faithfulness, and he always rewards those who trust him even in darkness. You are one of those. That is why this alert is for you. That is why this moment is divinely yours. The gain is not just a number, it's a change in your atmosphere. It's a fresh wind blowing into every dry space. It's a restoration of what the enemy tried to strip from you, and it is also a weapon in your hand. With this gain, God is giving you power. Power to bless others, power to lift others, power to build, restore, and give without fear. You are becoming the blessing that others have prayed for. You are stepping into divine responsibility because you have proven you can carry it. Expect the unexpected. Expect surprises. Expect peace to settle over your home like a heavy blanket. Expect messages of good news. Expect phone calls that change everything. Expect funds to appear where you had no idea they could come from. Expect people to find you and offer help that you didn't even ask for. Expect favor that bends rules. Expect yes after a long season of no. This is not hype. This is heaven. This is what it looks like when God says enough and steps into your situation himself. Nothing about your story will be wasted. Even the pain is being turned into oil. Even the silence is being turned into strategy. Even the delay is being turned into depth. You are not only coming out of this season with more, you are coming out with wisdom, discernment, and a new level of spiritual authority. You are walking out of what tried to bury you with a blessing so rich, so undeniable, that it will speak louder than any testimony you've ever shared. And as this gain pours into your life, you will not be overwhelmed, you will be anchored, you will not be confused, you will be clear, you will know what to do, you will know who to bless. You will know where to invest, because God is not only releasing the blessing, he is releasing the wisdom to carry it. The Spirit of God is going to walk with you every step of the way, guiding your decisions, guarding your peace, and growing your capacity to manage what he is giving you. This is the time to believe boldly. This is the time to receive without apology. This is the time to lift your eyes and thank God in advance. You don't have to strive anymore. You don't have to beg heaven to notice you. You have been seen. You have been chosen. And now you are being rewarded. When God declares that your money alert has arrived and a gain of 9 million is being released, he is not whispering comfort over your struggle. He is issuing a command that releases the storehouses of heaven. He is causing resources that were blocked to break open. He is causing favor to track you down. He is causing what was withheld to flow without hindrance. This moment is not about small help. It is about divine deliverance. If you feel the stirring in your spirit as this word goes forth, comment 1212 to align with the season God is calling you into. Why is everyone rushing to this 7-second brain ritual? Leaked CIA files exposed a hidden brainwave technique that opens the door to wealth fast. Verified by 4 top neuroscience labs, it's turning financial stress into abundance almost overnight. But this secret won't stay public for long. Click the link in the pinned comments before it's deleted forever. Every system in the world that tried to label you as lacking, behind, or forgotten is about to be overturned by one word from the Lord. Heaven is not operating on the same timeline as man. God has seen the years you've lost, the opportunities you missed, the doors that were slammed in your face, and now He is releasing a measure of blessing that makes up for time, pain, disappointment, and rejection. He is not sending restoration in pieces. He is sending it pressed down, shaken together, and running over. He is overwhelming your life with the evidence of His faithfulness. You were never forgotten, even when the nights stretched longer than you thought you could handle, even when the bills piled up and your peace felt thin, even when you showed up for others while wondering who would show up for you. God saw it all. He watched every quiet sacrifice, every moment you chose to trust instead of panic, every time you gave when you could have held back. And now He is responding with more than just words. He is responding with action. There is something holy about this release. The number 9 is not just symbolic of financial gain, it is also symbolic of birth. You are birthing something new, something sacred, something that could only be formed in the deep places of obedience and surrender. This gain is not just about provision. It's about the beginning of a completely different lifestyle. A lifestyle where you live from overflow, where you give without fear, where you move without anxiety, where you wake up knowing that you are kept, held, and covered. God is breaking cycles. Cycles of insufficiency, cycles of scarcity, cycles of fear around money, cycles of worry about how things will work out. You've lived long enough under the weight of barely enough. Now you are stepping into more than enough. You're not just being freed from bills and debt. You are being freed from mindsets that told you you were always going to struggle. You are being freed from generational patterns of lack. You are being freed from thinking that survival is all you can expect. God is rewriting your story completely. He is not doing this because you earned it. He is doing this because He is good, because His mercy is everlasting, because His covenant with you is unbreakable. You belong to Him. You were chosen before you ever breathed your first breath. And now you are entering the fulfillment of promises spoken over your life long before you even knew how to ask. This gain is not random. It is the unfolding of divine intention. It is heaven, remembering what God has spoken over you and honoring every seed you've sown. There will be no sorrow attached to this blessing. It will not come with strings. It will not cause confusion. It will not weigh you down. What God gives, He protects. What He blesses, He sustains. What He opens, He maintains. You don't have to fear whether it will last. You don't have to fear if it's too good to be true. God's goodness is that real, that secure, that permanent. The peace coming with this provision is as weighty as the blessing itself. You're not just being given financial increase. You're being given freedom. Freedom to walk in your calling without distraction. Freedom to support others from a place of strength. Freedom to live without the constant ache of wondering how to make ends meet. That freedom is sacred. That freedom is holy. That freedom is your inheritance as a child of God. This is what Jesus paid for, not just salvation in eternity, but restoration here on earth. This alert you're receiving is your invitation to stop living as though you are overlooked. It's your invitation to stop shrinking yourself, to stop hesitating when God tells you to move. Because this time, when you step forward, you're stepping into blessing. You're stepping into rooms where favor will already be waiting. You're stepping into opportunities that have been tailor-made for you. You're stepping into places that your ancestors prayed to see, but you were chosen to walk in. Let your mind shift. Let your heart open. Let your faith rise. The Lord is not just visiting your situation, He is dwelling in it. He is making your household a place where His glory rests, where children will grow up knowing that God provides, where conversations will shift from anxiety to worship, where praise will rise because you know without question that it was only by God's hand that this happened. You are being elevated, but not to boast. You are being elevated so you can bless, so you can speak life into those who are where you used to be, so you can remind the hurting that God still sees, still moves, still restores. The 9 million gain is a seed of something even greater. It is the beginning of a harvest that will continue to flow. It is the signal that you've stepped into your promised land, and this time, you will stay. You won't have to leave the place of blessing. You won't have to return to the dry land. God is planting you in provision. He is anchoring you in abundance. He is establishing you in peace. And every time you look back, you will not see shame, you will see proof that God can do the impossible. And this moment you are standing in right now, where God has said your money alert has arrived and the gain of 9 million is being released, is one of those moments. This is not a passing encouragement or a vague promise. This is a divine transaction already set in motion from the throne room of heaven, and nothing on earth can stop what has been commanded to reach you. If your heart believes this is your divine confirmation, comment 777 to seal your spirit in agreement with heaven's decree. Is this the same CIA brain ritual changing lives in seconds? A new leak reveals a powerful 7-second technique developed under secret research. Backed by neuroscience, people are moving from debt to wealth and luxury faster than believed possible. But this secret may be deleted soon. Click the link in the comments before it disappears. The enemy has tried everything to keep you from receiving this word. He has tried to exhaust you, distract you, discourage you, and wear you down in silence. But what the enemy failed to understand is that your strength was never in your circumstances, it was always in your faith. And because you kept believing when it would have been easier to stop, because you kept praying when your voice shook, because you trusted God even when you didn't understand His ways, the windows of heaven are now swinging wide open over your life. The gain of 9 million is not a promise meant to tease you. It's not a distant dream or a maybe if everything works out right. It is the appointed time of release. You have arrived at the moment where God says, "Now is the time I repay. Now is the time I rebuild. Now is the time I return everything the enemy thought he had taken from you." And when God restores, He never does it halfway. He gives more than was lost, more than was expected, more than you could have dared to ask for. The years you spent trying to make sense of the struggle are about to be swallowed up in the peace of provision. The nights you went to sleep unsure of tomorrow are about to be replaced with mornings filled with clarity and security. You are not going back to survival mode. You are not going back to constant worry. This release is not just about receiving finances. It is about being set free from the pressure that has lived on your shoulders for far too long. Heaven is moving everything into position. People are being stirred to remember you. Accounts are being unlocked. Delays are being reversed. And the angel assigned to your life is standing guard, making sure what belongs to you reaches you. The kind of gain that is being released now will not only touch your bank account, it will touch every area of your life. Peace will multiply, opportunities will increase, health will improve. Your name will be mentioned in rooms where favor is decided. This is God's way of showing you that when He steps in, He leaves nothing untouched. You've come through the fire, and you didn't come out empty-handed. You came out refined, wiser, stronger, and ready. You may not feel ready, but God sees the faith in you, and He calls it enough. He is not asking you to be perfect. He is asking you to believe, because it is your belief that pulls the miracle into your now. Your belief unlocks the gates. Your belief agrees with what heaven has already declared. This money alert is also a freedom alert. It is an alert that says chains are breaking. It is an alert that says stress is lifting. It is an alert that says the warfare that tried to follow you is losing its grip. You are being lifted, not just in finances, but in spirit, in influence, in purpose. The anointing on your life is making room for you, and no one can close what God is opening. God is setting a new standard in your life, a new normal, a new rhythm where lack no longer leads. You're stepping into divine alignment, where favor is not a once-in-a-while event, it becomes your lifestyle. You are becoming a carrier of testimony, a living witness of what it means to be blessed, not because of your status, but because of your surrender, not because of what you have, but because of who you belong to. And when the gain of 9 million arrives in your life, it will be unmistakable. It will come with peace. It will come with clarity. It will come with wisdom. You will not be confused about what to do next. The same God who releases the blessing is the God who will show you how to walk in it. Every step will be ordered, every decision will be guided, and every outcome will be drenched in His goodness. You don't have to prove anything to anyone. God has already chosen to favor you. He has already decided that now is your time, and He doesn't consult your past to bless your future. You are not disqualified by your mistakes. You are not forgotten because of your flaws. You are loved. You are seen. You are chosen. And this release is heaven's way of proving that nothing can separate you from what God has set aside for you. You've waited long enough. You've sown long enough. You've been faithful long enough. And now the word of the Lord is clear. It's time. Time for restoration. Time for freedom. Time for the gain that carries healing, redemption, and peace. You are not standing on the edge of it. You are stepping right into the middle of it. This is not a loan. It is not borrowed relief. It is permanent breakthrough. When God blesses, He sustains. When He gives, He protects. When He elevates, He establishes. You won't rise and fall. You will rise and remain. The foundation He is building in your life now will be strong enough to carry everything He's pouring into you. The weight of the blessing will not crush you, it will carry you higher. When God says your money alert has arrived and the gain of 9 million is being released, He is not offering you a glimpse of hope. He is ushering you into the manifestation of what has already been decided in the Spirit. What you are stepping into now is the evidence of His perfect plan coming alive. If you are receiving this deep into your spirit, comment 999 to mark your agreement with this divine release. There is nothing random about this moment. You were not led here by chance or by curiosity. Your angel has been walking with you every step of the way, clearing out distractions, guarding your heart, shielding you from detours, and bringing you to this exact word at this exact time for this exact miracle. The hand of God has been guiding you through seasons you thought would break you, only to prove that they were preparing you, and now that preparation is turning into breakthrough. What was forming in the unseen is about to flood your reality. Do you know why people keep whispering about this 7-second CIA ritual? A leaked brainwave method is spreading quietly and changing financial realities worldwide. Proven by neuroscience, this simple ritual attracts money, freedom, and luxury. If you're seeing this, you're so lucky. Click the link in the comments before it's taken down. For too long, you've carried more weight than you were meant to. You've had to be strong for everyone else, hold your own pain in silence, and pretend everything was fine while your soul cried out for help. But your cries reached the heavens. Your whisper of God, please don't forget me, was heard. Every seed you planted in quiet faith, every offering you gave when it hurt, Every step of obedience that didn't make sense to anyone but you, it was all seen. And heaven never misses what you've done in secret. Now, God is rewarding you openly. The gain of 9 million is not just an answer to prayer, it's a multiplication of all the prayers you've ever prayed. It is a harvest for the years you gave without return. It is the flood after the drought. It is the moment God shows the world that He never abandoned you, that He didn't just sustain you through the storm. He reserved something powerful for you on the other side of it. And now the release has begun. Get ready for people to witness the change in your life and not understand how it happened. They'll try to figure it out, they'll ask questions, but there will be no natural explanation. You won't be able to take the credit. The story will point only to God, because what's coming is too precise, too intentional, too sudden to be man-made. This will be God's signature, His unmistakable stamp of favor. This money alert is also heaven's notice that your status is changing, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and financially. You're not just being delivered from debt or stress or pressure. You're being delivered from small thinking. You're being delivered from environments that limited your growth. You're being delivered from relationships that couldn't handle your next level. God is removing what cannot carry the weight of where He's taking you. And what is arriving in your life will not just bless you, it will overflow through you. This kind of gain is not for hoarding, it is for impact, it is for legacy. It is for building, sowing, helping, reaching, and restoring others who feel the way you once felt. You are becoming a testimony in motion. You are becoming a living reminder that God still shows up in power, that He still blesses without warning, that He still lifts the humble and places them in rooms they never thought they'd walk into. Every rejection you endured is about to make sense. Every delay that frustrated you is now turning into a reason for gratitude. Because if you had received what you once prayed for, it would have been too small for what God intended. He was never trying to punish you. He was protecting you from settling for less. The gain of 9 million is a prophetic sign that you're receiving not just what you asked for, but what God knew you were truly meant to carry. You're being positioned for long-term stability, not just a moment of help, not just a one-time blessing, but a new level of provision that doesn't run out, that doesn't shake under pressure, that doesn't come and go. This kind of blessing becomes your foundation, your new normal. It is the mark of covenant, not convenience. It comes with peace, not fear. It comes with confirmation, not confusion. And the way it unfolds will surprise even you. God will move swiftly now. There will be days where you'll see back-to-back blessings, open doors, resources finding you, people blessing you without reason. You will go to sleep with questions and wake up with answers. Not because of luck, not because of chance, but because you are living under an open heaven. And when heaven opens, nothing can stop the rain of favor from falling. You are not stepping into a blessing that belongs to someone else. You're stepping into what was always yours, what God set aside with your name on it, what He preserved through every attack of the enemy, what He hid until the exact moment your heart would be ready to receive it without pride, without fear, without hesitation. And now that moment is here. You will no longer walk as the one in need. You will walk as the one who carries overflow. Your prayers are about to shift. Instead of asking, you will begin thanking. Instead of pleading, you will begin commanding with authority. Because when you know that heaven backs you, you speak differently, you move differently, you give differently. And that is what this gain is about. It is about stepping into divine authority and walking fully in the identity God gave you. There is no more begging, no more stressing, no more scraping by. That season is closed. The heavens are open. The blessing is released. The angel is assigned, the door is unlocked, the favor is flowing. And your only response now is to receive with faith, with joy, and with full surrender. When God says your money alert has arrived and a gain of 9 million is being released, He is not simply offering support, He is rewriting the rhythm of your life. He is shifting you from waiting into walking, from hoping into receiving, from survival into overflow. If this word touches your heart with truth and expectation, comment 1010 to declare you are receiving what heaven is now releasing. This moment is sacred. It has been spoken over you before you even knew how much you would need it. There have been silent battles, long nights, and seasons where it seemed like no progress was being made. But all the while, God was preparing this release. Every tear you cried watered the soil. Every step you took in faith was a brick laid down for your future. Every moment you remained kind, even when you were mistreated, was a seed. And now the rain of blessing is falling. The gain of 9 million is not just a figure, it is a heavenly signal that the limits placed on your life are breaking. You are stepping into a realm where what once seemed impossible becomes reality. It is not just money, it is movement. It is divine evidence that the delay was never denial. It was God's way of protecting the weight of the blessing so that when it came, it would not slip through your hands. What you are about to receive will not just touch you, it will last through generations. It will serve as a turning point in your family's history. Why was this 7-second brain ritual hidden for so long? A leaked CIA document exposed a technique so powerful people are canceling debt and calling in wealth within days. Validated by 4 neuroscience labs, it helps attract money like never before. But this page may not stay online for long. Click the link in the pinned comments before it disappears forever. You may have grown up with struggle, you may have become familiar with lack, but those patterns are not your portion. Those burdens are not your identity. God is stepping in with a new order. He is taking your history and making it a testimony of what redemption looks like. The story is being flipped. The script is being rewritten. And this time the narrative will read, favored, blessed, established, chosen. There is a divine peace coming with this gain. Peace that you haven't felt in years. Peace that settles your thoughts and stills the chaos around you. Peace that lets you breathe again. Not the kind of peace that depends on everything going right, but the kind that holds you even when storms try to rise. This peace is part of the promise. It is part of the alert. Because God doesn't just give you provision, He gives you rest. Many have seen your struggle, but they will now see your rise. They will witness what happens when someone walks with God, even through the fire. They may not know the prayers you whispered at night. They may not understand the weight you carried behind your smile. But they will see the glory of God revealed in your life, not to impress, not to compete, but to point to the one who never left your side. The angel assigned to this word over your life has not allowed you to scroll away or turn this off, because what is coming is too important for you to miss. There's too much at stake. There are prayers that are about to be answered, doors that are about to swing open, and chains that are about to break off, not just for you, but for everyone connected to your obedience. This gain is also a response to your loyalty, not to people, not to systems, but to God. You remained loyal when it was hard. You stayed when it was easier to run. You served when you were empty. You gave when you didn't have much. And now God is saying, I see you. I reward faithfulness. I elevate the humble. I restore the faithful. And in this elevation, you will not rise alone. As you are blessed, those around you will taste the fruit of it. As you are lifted, others will find their footing. As your life transforms, So will the atmosphere in your home, your workplace, your community. You are becoming a walking overflow of heaven's goodness. And this is only the beginning. If you've ever doubted that God would move for you, this is His answer. If you've ever wondered if your story mattered, this is your confirmation. If you've ever felt like time was slipping away, this is your reminder that God restores years. He multiplies moments. He makes the impossible possible, not by logic, but by love. This release will come with divine timing and divine protection. You will not be rushed. You will not be robbed. You will not be confused. Everything that is coming has already been secured in the Spirit. The timing is perfect, and it is unfolding now. Do not let fear make you hesitate. Do not let past disappointment make you doubt. This is a new day, a new season, a new grace. You are being brought into alignment with the heart of God, and in that alignment is every resource you need, every opportunity you prayed for, every miracle you couldn't find words for. There is no striving in this season, no panic, no desperation, only trust, only praise, only peace. God is not rushing you into blessing. He is ushering you, gently, carefully, purposefully, because He knows what you've been through, and He knows how to restore you in a way that leaves no scars, only testimonies. You are not walking into this next chapter empty-handed. You are walking in with divine authority, with wisdom forged in fire, with discernment sharpened by trial, with a heart that has been shaped in the presence of God. This is why you were delayed, because what you carry now is far more valuable than what you were asking for back then. So lift your head, breathe deeply. The gain of 9 million is not only being released, it is being placed in your hands. And as you receive it, you'll look back on every closed door, every painful day, and every waiting season, and know it was all preparing you for this. That what held you back yesterday can no longer hold you today. Because when God says your money alert has arrived and the gain of 9 million is being released, it is not simply a matter of wealth. It is a prophetic announcement that God is doing a complete work of transformation in every area of your life. If you are holding this promise with faith, comment 1515 to align yourself with the release that is already in motion. This release was not earned by your perfection. It was given because of His mercy, His faithfulness, His unchanging covenant with you. God is not blessing you because of what you can do for Him. He is blessing you because you are His, because He loves you, because you are a part of His plan, and He will not let your story go unfinished. He is the author and the finisher, and He finishes everything. He begins with power and glory. You have seen just enough to keep going, just enough strength to wake up, just enough peace to breathe, just enough hope to keep praying. But now, God is sending more than enough. You are crossing the threshold from surviving to thriving, from not enough to more than enough, from fighting alone to walking with divine help. Your angel has been dispatched to make sure this word doesn't just reach you, but fills you, lifts you, and prepares you to receive all that God has planned. Can 7 seconds really change your bank account? A CIA-funded study just leaked, revealing a brain ritual that flips lives from broke to blessed. 4 neuroscience labs confirm it activates powerful wealth brainwaves. People are stepping into dream homes and luxury lifestyles. But this breakthrough won't stay online for very long. Click the link in the comments before it's deleted. The gain of 9 million is also a spiritual code. It speaks of fullness, of divine establishment, of wholeness after brokenness. It means what was incomplete in your life is about to be made whole. It means the areas you stopped talking about because they hurt too much are about to become the areas where God's glory will shine the brightest. You will not leave any part of your life behind in this blessing. He is touching everything. Even the areas of your life that feel beyond repair are under divine reconstruction. God is not just restoring money, He is restoring joy, restoring family, restoring identity, restoring strength, restoring what was stolen in the quiet hours when no one saw your pain. This is not a surface-level blessing. This is a deep healing that reaches into the core of who you are and rebuilds you from the inside out. There is a new anointing being placed on your life. You won't just be blessed, you'll become a blessing carrier. You'll speak, and things will shift. You'll pray, and people will be healed. You'll walk into rooms, and peace will follow. Because the blessing of God is not something that visits and leaves, it abides. And it is now taking residence in your life, in a way you've never experienced before. Your hands are about to hold what your heart has believed for. The delays you've endured were not punishments. They were divine protection. God was never denying you, He was building you, shaping you, positioning you, making sure that when the blessing came, it would find you prepared, strong, and deeply rooted in Him. And now, He is saying it is time. The wait has matured you, the process has refined you. The fire did not consume you, it crowned you. Every step you've taken by faith has not gone unnoticed. Heaven has recorded your faithfulness, your sacrifices, your silent yes to God's will. And now, heaven is rewarding you openly. What is about to happen in your life will be visible. It will be public. Not for the sake of attention, but for the sake of testimony, so others may see and know that the hand of God truly rests on those who trust Him completely. You are not too late, you are not too old, you are not too far behind. God's timing is perfect, and your season is here. The gain that's coming into your life will not be a trickle, it will be a flood. Every time you thought it wasn't going to happen, God was still moving behind the scenes. And now, all of that movement is converging into this one moment of release. The resources are being sent. The help is being aligned. The opportunities are being placed in front of you. You will see unusual favor, unexpected calls, surprising yeses, and doors open without your effort. Not because of connections, not because of your resume, but because of God, because He has declared this blessing over your life, and when He speaks, the earth must obey. And as the blessing comes, so will divine wisdom. You will know what to do. You will have clarity. You will have peace in your decisions. You will not feel overwhelmed. The Spirit of God will guide you step by step. The same God who blesses you is the same God who will protect you from distractions, from missteps, from anything that tries to derail your new beginning. You are not stepping into this alone. You are stepping into this covered, surrounded, supported. Angels have gone before you. The presence of God surrounds you. The love of God carries you. This gain is not just about you, it is about legacy. About healing generations, about breaking cycles of lack, and showing others what it means to walk in covenant blessing. So be still, be expectant. Let your soul find rest. You don't have to chase what is already being delivered. You don't have to force what is already flowing. You only need to remain open, grateful, and fully surrendered to the one who never fails. The next chapter is not coming, it has already begun. And the story God is writing in your life will be beautiful, powerful, and undeniable. Let every breath from this moment forward be a testimony that God truly does all things well. If your spirit is aligned with this shift, comment 1717 and stand in full agreement with what God has declared over your life. There has been an invisible war surrounding you for a long time, and maybe you haven't known how deep the battle has gone. but heaven has known. Angels have fought for you. God has defended your name in rooms you haven't entered yet. He has blocked attacks you didn't see. He has preserved blessings that were almost stolen. And all of it has led to now this appointed hour where the release becomes visible, the gain becomes real, and the weight you've carried lifts off of you once and for all.